Hello, everyone. Thanks for tuning back in once again to the original Queen Ahmadiyyah Shakur show. I'm your host, Queen Ahmadiyyah Shakur. So, as you're coming in, please feel free to go ahead and subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. Be sure to click that notification bell and click the word all so that you're notified each time the Queen Goddess goes live. Also, don't forget to follow me on Instagram at Queen Ahmadiyyah Shakur. You can also follow the Queen Ahmadiyyah Shakur fan page, and you can follow me on Twitter at DGoddess27. Okay, let's get into it. And as you're coming in, please be sure to like and share this video. Like and share. You know they have your girl shadow banned, honey. So please like and share. Okay, so listen to this. So Morris Day says that Prince's estate has barred him from performing as Morris Day and the Time. Now, the Purple Rain singer's estate said they were surprised and disappointed by Morris Day's post, which accused them of saying, or basically trying to rewrite history. So musician Morris Day, a former band member of Prince, has a bone to pick with the late star's estate. Now, Day has served as the lead singer of Morris Day and the Time for 4 decades, but now claims that Prince's estate has forced him to stop using the name of the band, The Time, which was in the movie The Purple Rain with the singer Prince in the 1980s, right? So he says, I've given 40 years of my life building up a name and legacy that Prince and I came up with, a name that while he was alive, he had no problem with me using. This is what Day, who's 64 years old, by the way, said. He really looks good for his age. You would not guess, or I wouldn't guess, that he was 64. So this is what he wrote on Instagram Thursday. He said, I literally put my blood, sweat, and tears into bringing value to that name. Now, Prince, who died in April of 2016 at the age of 57, he and Day first met when they were just teenagers, and they played together in the band. They played together in both Grand Central and The Time, with the group appeared in the films Purple Rain and Graffiti Bridge. Now, in his post, Day said that Prince never expressed any issue with him performing under the name Morris Day and the Time, and even booked him on tour and for several gigs at Paisley Park under that moniker. So, however, they say now that Prince is no longer with us, suddenly the people who control his multi-million-dollar estate want to rewrite history by taking my name away from me, thus impacting how I feel or how I feed my family. Now, so as for now, per the Prince estate, I can no longer use Morris Day and the Time in any capacity. This is what Morris Day said. Now, he talked about this on his social media. A representative for Prince's estate, which is administered by Comerica Bank and Trust, told people in a statement that Day's version of events is not entirely accurate. They say, given Prince's long-standing history with Morris Day and what the estate thought were amicable discussions, the Prince estate was surprised and disappointed to see the post. They say the estate is open to working proactively with Morris to resolve this matter. After leaving the Time, Prince kept the rights to the band's name. And when Day reunited with other original members for a new album in 2011, the 1999 singer did not want the group to release it as The Time. So the record was instead put out under the name Original 7, but Day continued to perform under the moniker Morris Day and the Time. And Prince's family even reportedly booked him to play at a 2017 festival under the same name. Now, L. Lundell McMillan, an attorney for 3 of Prince's siblings who still own a stake in his estate, told the Star Tribune that there was no discussion of telling Day to not use the Time, not to use that name, the Time. Now, the heirs said they didn't discuss any of that with him. So they go on to say that for his part, Day hit back at the estate's statement and claimed that it was misleading. Beware, the estate will try and discredit my claim. They are now claiming that what I said in the media regarding my name is not entirely accurate. So tell me, which part is not accurate? I'm listening. This is what he wrote in his Instagram story. So on Friday, he shared another statement on Instagram that indicated that he would continue to fight for the use of the name. He says, I want to thank everyone for their thoughts and support regarding this estate. The estate matter. He says, I felt all of your love and energy yesterday, and I look forward to your continued support until we find resolve. Thank you. Well, honey, I'm going to tell you like this. I cannot imagine Morris Day and the time being called anything but that. Now, so they said that when they released the new album back in 2011, Prince didn't want them to call themselves that. And maybe that was because Prince had owned, he was owning the name by then, clearly trademarked it. So now here's the thing. You know, they say that Morris Day actually went to try to trademark the name or something like that. And then Prince's estate, they found out because they've already got it trademarked because Prince had it trademarked. So that's how this whole thing started, allegedly, from what I've been told. But so either way, you know, I think that they should just go ahead and let him keep the name. I mean, he's used it for 4 decades. What's the big deal about it now? I mean, and after all, what is it gonna, you know, what do they have to gain from it? You know, so I don't know. Maybe Morris going on social media and making the whole thing public, you know, and now that they're having a disagreement about what actually was said, because maybe somebody didn't comprehend the full scope of what was being said. Okay. Maybe, you know how they say perception is reality. So maybe in Morris's perception, you know, maybe he felt like they were just saying he can't use it, period. Maybe they were actually saying they wanted to negotiate. I don't know. But at the end of the day, there seems to be a discrepancy clearly. And I just hope he gets to keep the name because, like I said, I can't imagine them being called anything else. And Morris Day is a whole legend, right? Is he not? He is a whole legend. So I hope they do find a peaceful resolve, something that both parties will be happy with. But I don't see why they want to make an issue of this Princess Estate because really, that would be rewriting history. I'm sorry. If they actually stop him from using that name, yeah, that would pretty much be rewriting history. And that would be, you know, affecting his legacy in a negative way. Now, that's just my take on that. But be sure to drop a comment, beloveds, and let me know what you all think about this. I mean, do you think the Princess Estate should just stop Morris from using it? And this goes back to trademark issues like the one going on with some YouTubers at this point, right? Michi X and Dr. Boyce Watkins. It's very important, people, to always trademark your things. That should be common sense. If you have any type of business, you know, education or business information, I mean, or if you're just a person who knows about being in business, starting businesses, and teaching about businesses, that's just something you should automatically know. That's one of the first things you do. That's how you protect yourself as well as your brand. So, you know, and they said Morris Day was trying to trademark it, but that's also, you know, I don't know if that's true or not. I can't substantiate that, but that's what, you know, I was told by some people. But the thing is this, if that is true, I'm surprised that he waited 4 decades to try to trademark that. I just don't know if I believe that's true because it just sounds kind of crazy. As long as he's been in the music industry and as many people as he's around that know the ins and outs of the music industry, that seems like an amateur move. If you're a business person, you know, and you especially make a living by the use of your name, that's how you generate revenue. That's part of your brand. Well, I just don't know how anyone, you know, could be so naive as to not trademark that and make sure that they are protected as well as the brand. So I don't know. We'll find out as the story continues to develop. I hope they can sit down peacefully and come to a point of conclusion that satisfies everyone. All right, so leave a comment. Let me know what you think. So that all been said, I wish you all love, peace, and prosperity. And I hope to talk to you all again soon. Peace.